Right, so obviously, because it's hard to understand the complexities of this engine when you've not used it. So, to give you an idea of how this works, so this is the drop pod you see. Right, so I press play, you'll see the animation. This was like my testing world, well, my testing map for making it. And it looks pretty simple, but when I actually dissect it, you'll see how complicated it is. So for a start, I'll just hide myself. So to start, I had to make this door. And that, I forgot to put text on that. That's going to annoy the shit out of me. Oh no, never mind. It looked pretty simple until you realise that it's like an actual model that I had to make and texture. So if I move this, for example, and then I can even go down to the individual vertices and do that. You see, like, this isn't just, this isn't like Far Cry where it's like, I want a door, just grab, place. There are a couple of prefabs that the developers have made, but to be honest, they're just to show you how the prefab system works. Like, so what I did is I made all of this custom, and then saved it as a prefab, and then put it in my main level. So if I grab this, yeah, you can see that works. And if I show you this, if I show you the actual wire mesh of this, you'll see how complicated this shape actually is, with all the wires and stuff. This took a long time to make. This was probably like 2 hours just to get this shape right to something that I liked. In terms of the movement of it, it gets even more complicated. Like, oh yeah, because I'm on face selection. In terms of the movement of it, it gets even more complex. So you see this door is parented to this. That's the animation of the door pinging open. And I've got that set up to, like, it goes 4.3, I guess it'd be meters in that direction. But it rotates 90 degrees, which is it falling down. But then I've given it like a 12-degree rotation so that it looks natural when it pings off, like it doesn't land perfectly straight. But this mover is parented to this one, which is, if I show you the animation real quick, you notice the door. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I deleted the mover. Yeah, okay. That's why. I forgot I moved stuff. You'll see with the animation, when the door goes off, see how it slides after it lands? So the way I've done that is, so this mover is giving that door that movement to make it look like it's got an animation. But then, because I want a separate thing, I want it to slide after it's done the rotation, I can't just do it because it's not an animation, it's a mover. So that is parented to this. So when that mover finishes its process, it triggers this. And because it's parented, the mover moves, which then moves the door and makes it slide that extra bit. And then you'll notice that then that makes it slide is parented to this, and this is the thing that makes it drop. And in that, I've got the sounds and stuff for the landing. I've also got it so that when it finishes the drop animation, or the drop mover finishes moving, I've got a dust shot there, and then a dust particle there for when it lands. I've got the sparks, which fire off when it goes down. You'll see that, if you look very closely, you'll see the sparks. Yeah, see those sparks. That's how that works. It is a lot more complicated than people seem to think it is. Hold on. So if I load up, I don't say that because I made some changes. I don't want to keep. If I load up this door, for example, I made that. Every single bit of that I made, including this lock thing that keeps it closed. This force field made by me. Like if I grab it and just get you the points, I can go like. I don't know what I just changed, but obviously it was the wrong thing. Like this, even this was made individually. This is I've actually got that out. This is like fucking 5 different systems all playing in together. Like there's that. Then there's a shotgun spawner. Then there's this. And to answer your question, the elevator. Well, here's the movement system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 separate movers. My own little lighting thing that I made. I deleted it. A trigger to say when you're in there, and then a trigger there that gets activated by this. Here's the siren thing that you see moving. There's the sound emitter. There's the lights. There's the mover to spin the lights around. That's why that's been glitching out. Okay. Yeah, and just to give you one last idea, even these, like this face here, I can go like, hey, I want the emissive to be that, and there you go. It's complicated, but it's nice. So like everything you see here has been made by just drawing a box and then sculpting it, really. Like even these, this was at one point just a square that I've edited out. So yeah, that hopefully that helps you kind of get a grasp of how this works.